Alright, welcome back to Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD Blind. I'm just going to do a quick re-recording of the stuff that I covered in the first 3 episodes, plus some, I think about 2 more that I had pre-recorded. Just had some audio problems, wasn't really coming across very clear. So quickly run up to get through the beginning bits right to Dragon Roost Island, and then a bit on there. The benefit being that I have about an hour and a half of video of me wandering around that island trying to figure out what to do, which I will upload, but one, probably not the best thing to watch, and two, the audio is pretty bad and it can't really hear anything that's going on. But if for nothing other than comic relief, I will get it up on the page. So let us get this show on the road. And my very original Zelda name all the time. This is but one of the legends of which the people speak. Long ago there existed a kingdom where a golden power lay hidden. It was a prosperous land blessed with green forests, tall mountains, and peace. But one day a man of great evil found the golden power and took it for himself. With its strength at his command, he spread darkness across the kingdom. But then, when all hope had died and the hour of doom seemed at hand, a young boy clothed in green appeared as if from nowhere. Wielding the blade of evil's bane, he sealed the dark one away and gave the land light. This boy, who traveled through time to save the land, was known as the Hero of Time. The boy's tale was passed down through generations until it became legend. But then a day came when a fell wind began to blow across the kingdom. The great evil that all thought had been forever sealed away by the hero once again crept forth from the depths of the earth, eager to resume its dark designs. The people believed that the Hero of Time would again come to save them. But the hero did not appear. Faced by an onslaught of evil, the people could do nothing but appeal to the gods. In their last hour, as doom drew nigh, they left their future in the hands of fate. What became of that kingdom? None remain who know. The memory of the kingdom vanished, but its legend survived on the wind's breath. On a certain island, it became customary to garb boys in green when they came of age. Clothed in the green of fields, they aspired to find heroic blades and cast down evil. The elders wished only for the youths to know courage like the hero of legend. Alright, aptly named Outset Island. Big brother! Big brother! Big brother! I knew you'd be here. This is my favorite spot to gaze out at the sea. When I play with the gulls, I call it Errol's Lookout. So, do you remember what day it is today? You're still half asleep, aren't you? Did you forget? Big brother, it's your birthday. That's why Grandma's been waiting for you to come back to the house. She's been waiting a while now. It's a good thing I came to find you. You should probably go home and see what Grandma wants, don't you think? Alright. So again, I've done all this up to Dragon Roost Island right now. So I'll go fairly quickly. If for any reason you want to see the actual stumbling around gameplay of it, that'll all be up there. But I will replace this in the playlists. So instead of having 3 40-ish minute episodes, I'm just going to have one kind of long episode to get through the first bits here, and then we'll get back to stumbling around in the dark and being piss poor. Hello, Grandma. I've been waiting for you, Link. Link. Try these on. Time certainly flies. I can't believe you're already old enough to wear these clothes. I got the hero's clothes. I look super pumped. Don't look so disappointed, dear one. Just try them on. Today is a day to celebrate. It is a day that you become the same age as the young hero spoken in all the legends. You only have to wear them for one day, so don't look so down. Be proud, child. In the olden days, this was the day the boys were finally considered to be men. They were taught the ways of the sword and to prepare them for battle with their enemies. But we don't live in such an age any longer. Our ways are the ways of peace. Nowadays, I suppose Orca's the only one on the island who still knows anything about swordplay. Hanging the family shield on the wall as a decoration is another tradition that's been carried down from those days. Looking spiffy. Does this all make sense to you? Sure. Isn't that nice, Link? They suit you perfectly. A perfect fit. Well, tonight I'm going to invite the whole town over for your birthday party, so I'd better start getting ready, shouldn't I? Your grandma's going to make your favorite soup for you tonight. I just know you're looking forward to it. Now go get your sister Errol. Again, she didn't really say what type of soup's my favorite, just random soup. Just soup, broth. Alright, off to get my sister. Oh, there we go, in the water. Little kid with a snot bubble following me around. Yeah, hopefully I can get through all this stuff pretty quick and get back to the actual blind playthrough. Both for entertainment value and for the fact that I've already played this part and I really don't want to play it again. I don't have to. Before I play the stuff that I haven't played. Hoy, big brother. Did Grandma make that outfit for you? But wow, you look like you'd be way too hot in those clothes. Yep. I guess they're pretty neat, though. So, anyway, Link, can you close your eyes and hold out your hand? Just for a second. I'm gonna give you my most treasured belonging, but just for one day. Happy birthday! I got the telescope. So, well, do you like it? I'm letting you borrow this special gift because you were my big brother. Aren't you lucky? Why don't you try it out right now? Try looking over at our house from here. The postman looks kind of weird, doesn't he? Ah, Link! The sky! Look up in the sky! I just have a hard time actually seeing this happening. I don't know where the trigger box is. There it is. It's a cool looking bird though. I said that last time, I'll say it again. I do like the look of the bird. I like the art style in general. I didn't when this came out. I think just because it was so different from what things were. And I never played this thing. And there she goes. I did play Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks. I said that before too. So the cell shading bit I'm used to. Link, this is so terrible. That girl fell in the forest. She needs help. It's too dangerous for you to go in there without something you can use to defend yourself with. So yeah, I did the cell shading in Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks, but not in this. But I do like it. And I don't think you could hear it in the first episode, but I was a little confused when she told me the first time to find something to defend myself with, and I just saw the shield in Grandma's house there. I went back and tried to get that for about 5 minutes, trying to get it off the wall with no luck, but that is not what she's talking about. What she's talking about is this. That's correct, you are a smart one. You, my friend, have just targeted me. You see, when you press ZL, you can target certain objects. I, for one, use it quite often to talk to folks who are far away from me. And of course, if there isn't anything to target around, you can press ZL to face forward, you know. It's quite handy indeed. There are a myriad of other ways to use targeting as well. Quite an ingenious little thing, if I do say so myself. Of course, it's not the only trick in my bag, not remotely. I can teach you a few more things if you just climb up that ladder and drop by my room. That was some racket outside, wasn't it? On another topic entirely, maybe it's just my age, but lately I've had quite a hard time seeing things from a distance. I think maybe I'm supposed to get this before. No, because it's quite a racket, so there's definitely something that happens after the bird. I don't know. So soon, my, you're already old enough to be wearing those clothes. Then it's going to be very important for you to gather as much wisdom as you can from now on. If you're to make your way in the world, Link, that is. Now, I've been studying on a wealth of topics since long before you were born. I'm what you'd call a brain of all trades. You're a smart little fellow yourself, aren't you? I've been thinking it's time for me to pass some of my wisdom down, and maybe you're the one I should pass it down to. Everything you see tacked to the walls here is something I've researched thoroughly, and before you ask, yes, I do know my filing system is odd. Organizational issues aside, however, it's all extremely useful information. You would do well to read it all very carefully. Reading leads to knowing, you know. Such a racket! Can't you keep quiet? You've knocked everything off my shelves, you dratted hooligan! Honestly, the hooligan I'm referring to is my younger and much less intelligent brother who lives just downstairs. He hates studying all day, every day. That lout just exercises and practices with his weapons. Does he exercise his brain? No. The brain's a muscle too, I think. Anyway, the only thing he does study is the art of fighting. Right now, for instance, he's been studying fencing and whatnot. As if that's of any use to anyone. He simply does not know how to do anything besides exercise. I ask you, what's a brother to do? I didn't read those things last time. Probably not going to read them this time. I will smash some more vases, though. Because it's Zelda, and that's what you do. I'm sure the information on those things would actually be useful, but, yeah, here we are. Get a sword. Oh, what's the matter, Link? You have some urgent look about you. Has something happened? Whatever it is, from the look on your face, I suspect it's no laughing matter. What say you, Link? Have you come for some serious instruction in the way of the sword? Yes. Very good. Your first lesson shall be the horizontal slice. Face me and press B. Do not fear for my safety. I am ready for you. Good. Keep coming until you hear me say, very good. Very good. Next is the vertical slice. Hold ZL to target me, then press B. Keep swinging. Very good. Next is the thrust. Target with ZL, then tilt L towards me and press B. Come at me. Thrust with your sword. And reset my... Very good. Keep thrusting. Next is the spin attack. Hold B briefly to build up your strength and then release it. Very good. More. Keep it up. Next is harder. This is a parry attack. Target with ZL until you see A, then quickly press A to perform a defensive strike. Very good. Again, target with ZL and watch closely for A. Very good. Now finally the jump attack. Draw your sword, target, and press A. Come at me once more. That was a fine display. And yet I sense a certain anxiousness in the sword you hold, an eagerness that goes far beyond the mere desire to be wielded on the fields of battle. I do not know what has happened, but I have faith in you. Somehow I doubt you will misuse that sword. You may have it, Link. I give it freely. Take the blade with you. I accepted the hero's sword. Since the olden days, this sword has been used to fend off evil. Its blade is infused with the desire to become strong and righteous. Be strong, Link. Alright. Smash some vases. Nothing. Whole pile of nothing. Let's go into the woods. Ah, I just saw a wild pig. Oh, you see that black one there? Don't you see him? This is perfect. My wife was just telling me how she really wanted a pet. You ready to go grab it, Link? But you just can't run up on it. Pigs are too alert to their soundings for you to just jog up and capture one. If you want to get close to it, you have to hold ZR to crouch and tilt L to crawl. Slowly up behind it. Slowly. You could also distract it with bait, I guess. I didn't actually do this part before. This is new to me. Ah. Ah. Now I just want to do this. This is rather frustrating. One more try at this. I had pickup once. Alright, I'm out. I'm sure he gives me something good, but I don't know what it is. This is all just tutorial bits anyways, just on how to use the game mechanics. Good, because I didn't, last time I went through, if you do end up watching the other episodes there, you see I had no idea how to crouch until I was kind of forced to. I didn't know that was a thing. So I guess that's where I would have learned that mechanic. Tell me the road's out. Tell you to go to hell. Nothing in the grass. I think there is... Was there something up here? Oof, that was close. I won't do that again. Yeah, the sign there, if we're just starting with this one, just told me that the path is closed until the bridge is repaired. So this giant hole in it, I assume. Oh! Whew. Don't do that. That would have been a poor decision. all the rupees. Alright, into the woods. I'm not going to cut all the grass in here, that would be crazy. I'm sure, again, there's probably stuff hidden, but that's crazy talk. Hello, you. You. If I had bombs, which I'm sure at some point in time I will when I come back here, I'll read this sign. Fairy fountain site. This spot marks the remains of an ancient fairy fountain. The legendary hero was said to come here after battle so the fairies could ease his weariness. It was also said that whoever met with the great fairy who lived here was blessed with great fortune, so it became known as the Fountain of the Fortune Goddess. So I can blow up that rock, I'm pretty sure, or maybe I can pick it up if I have something like the gloves from Link to the Past. I don't really know. Stands to reason, though. And here comes Tetra. Drink. Ouch! Wow, what's with the getup? Well, whatever, so where am I? Oh, that's right. Giant bird came and... Miss Tetra! Oh, thank goodness you're safe. When I saw you get dropped on this summit, I thought for sure you'd... Summit? Did that bird drop me on top of a mountain? Well, that wasn't nice of it. Well, don't just stand there. Let's go. Time to repay our debt to that bird in full. But, miss, what about this boy? Don't worry about him. Come on. Please worry about me. I'm coming too. Oi, big brother! Good thing you don't look anything alike. Brother! Stupid kid. Get a hold of yourself. She's gone. There's nothing you can do. What? You want to come with us on our ship? Yep. You understand what you're asking? We're pirates, you know. Pirates. The terror of the seas. What do we get out of bringing some helpless kid along with us? I'll tell you what we get. A headache. I know how you must feel with your sister being kidnapped and all, but that doesn't really have anything to do with us now, does it? And how do you figure that? Whoa there. Who are you? You get off butting in on someone else's conversation. Please, all I mean to say is if you big bad pirates hadn't come to the quiet little island, that poor girl wouldn't have been snatched away by that bird. And what do you mean by that? Just be quiet for a moment and I'll tell you. Now, as my work entails delivering letters, I spend much of my time traveling amongst the many different islands. As a result, I hear many things. Haven't any of you heard word that young girls have been getting kidnapped lately from all regions of the Great Sea? No matter whether you've heard it or not, that seems to be the case. Young girls with long ears, like yours, have been getting kidnapped, never to be seen again. Unless my eyes fail me, the young girl who was just kidnapped from this island also has long ears, does she not? Much like you do, Miss Fearsome Pirate. My point is that the bird mistook that poor girl for you, and that's why it grabbed her. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it was young Link here who saved you from the monsters in the forest, wasn't it? Is this true? Oh, and while I'm at it, I may as well tell you that the bird kidnapped both you and Link's sister made its foul nest to the north in the heights of the Foresaken Fortress. The Foresaken Fortress? Isn't that the place where... So, what are you going to do? Under the circumstances, I don't think it would be unreasonable for you to give Link a little help now, would it? I don't need you to tell me that. Even if I were to consider it, lately I've heard nothing but evil rumors about this Forsaken Fortress. You can't possibly mean to go there with nothing but that cheap little sword. That's not brave, it's stupid. I mean, come on. Even a simple little island like this has to have something you could use as a shield, you know? Something to protect yourself with. Anything. Tell you what, if you come back with something like that, we'll let you stow away on our ship. Oh, and one more thing. Once we leave, you won't be coming back here for a while, so you better say goodbye to your family while you have the chance. I don't want you getting all weepy-eyed and homesick on me. Only we knew where there was something we could use as a shield. I'm gonna go dig around the other houses too, because I think there's some rupees that I can pick up. Hello, Grandma. What is it, Link? Please tell Grandma what's troubling you. And where's Errol? Is she still playing outside with the gulls? I actually have to go up and trigger this scene. The shield's gone. Link. Is this what you're looking for? Take it with you. You've got the hero shield. I guess it's true. Errol really has been kidnapped, hasn't she? What kind of monster could take such a sweet young child? Alright, I don't think there's anything else in this house. There is in some of the other ones, though. I can't remember which one. Yeah. A rupee. And one of these houses had like a thing I could crawl in. It's not this one. Be this one over. Yeah. There we go. I got a red rupee. I think that's about everything that I know of. Again, with that fountain here, it's almost undoubtable that I'll come back. Because I'll have to be able to get into that at some point in time. So I'm not too... oh, way over here. Not too fussed over that. I will see this place again, I'm certain of it. And yeah, I'm sure I'm missing things here, but that's kind of the nature of what we do. Hit the seas. Wow, that's a decrepit old shield. Are you sure you can still use that thing? Are you gonna get splinters and cry? Well, whatever. If you're ready, then let's go. Are you ready? You bet. Drink. Alright, off to the Foresaken Fortress. Good luck, Link! Good luck finding Errol! Take care of yourself! And the most important of all, I just noticed that Beetle's shop's sitting there. I never noticed that before. How much longer is this going to go on for, do you think? Do you have an estimate? So rude. Are you sure you shouldn't just quit right now? Seriously, think about it. I can tell you're just going to get more sentimental from here on out. There's still time, you know. Are you sure we shouldn't just turn around and take you back to your island? Alright, let's get some more game mechanics tutorials. Link, listen, kid. You can't just stand around on deck. You'll get in everyone's way. I've told Nico to look after you, so you'd better report below decks and ask him what you should be doing. So Nico was the most junior person, and he is no longer that because of me. Oh, well, ahoy there, Swabby. As of today, I'm your superior, Nico. Now, I promise I'll go easy on you, so you do as I say, okay? Right. Now, first off, you have to take the test all new pirates have to take. It's a bit of a doozy, so get ready. You watch everything I'm about to show you real careful like so you can cram it into your no-doubt mushy swabby brain. First off, you gotta press this switch. This is the only easy part. You just walk up to it and tilt L to step on it. Presto, switch pressed. Now check it out. After the platforms rise up from the floor, you gotta jump on them. Okay, so I was able to jump this first one by myself, but that next one is too far, right? That's why you gotta do this. If you jump right at the rope, you can grab onto it and use L to swing. Swing until you get close enough to the next platform, then press A to let go and jump on it. So you think you get how to do it? You have to swing from platform to platform and try to get to the entrance of that room over there. Here's the problem though, Swabby. The platforms only stay raised for a little while, so if you don't get there by the time they drop, you have to start over. It'll probably take you at least 1 year before you're good enough to make it all the way over here. 1 rough year, 1 tough year, full of bumps and bruises. Of course, if you manage to do it faster, I'll reward you. Now give it a try. This ought to be good for a chuckle or two. Alright. Oop. Oop. Not aiming at these ropes very well, but that seems to be okay. The hitbox on them seems pretty big. Which is not later on. Oh. What? You did it already? I'm proud to have you as my underling. Yeah, we'll see about that. I wonder if it's okay to just give that to him. I don't see why not. I doubt I'll get busted. Alright, Swabby, I'll tell you what. You can have the treasure in that chest over there. It's your reward from the great and generous Nico. Hurry and take it before someone comes. Don't push me off the edge, please. I got the spoils bag. I can keep items from enemies in there. Oh, 8 kinds of items. Hey, Link, we've reached the Foresaken Fortress. Hurry up and get up here. I'm coming. They're not really worth it. Alright, see you, Nico. One thing I miss from Breath of the Wild to this is being able to jump up ladders. I guess there's no real stamina gauge in this, not that I've seen yet. I don't know if it's all auto jump anyways, there's no jump mechanic that I've seen other than that. Oh, excuse me. Hey, Link, here I am, up here. I get impatience going up ladders, though. What were you doing with Nico? Don't tell me you were playing some stupid game for treasure. Were you? Well, whatever. There's something I need you to see. Have a look over there. That's the cursed isle known as the Foresaken Fortress. There are all sorts of strange rumors about that place. What I do know is that long ago it used to be used as a hideout for no good group of pirates we used to compete with. Dozy bird. But they were just small time. Now the place looks like it's pretty dangerous. I knew it. Look. Over there, by the window. Have you ever seen so many seagulls flock like that before? I bet you anything that's the place they get your sister locked up. But it looks like the whole place is under really tight guard. This won't work. We'll be spotted long before we get anywhere near landing there. What do we do now? He has an idea. Fire me out of a cannon into the sun. Look, don't struggle. If you really want to get into a dangerous place like that, this is the only way to do it. Trust me. We pirates do this all the time. Don't worry about it. It'll be a piece of cake. Is everybody ready? Never fear, kid. We're pros. We're gonna launch you good. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. I do love the deadpan expressions in that guy's face. Foresaken Fortress. Again, like I said, I'll have the other video up of me doing this before. I think this is still mostly just kind of like a... Your sword landed all the way up there? Shoot, I'm sorry. I apologize. I guess my aim was off by a little bit. The look on your face. Priceless. I slipped this stone into your pocket just before we fired you over there. It's no ordinary stone either. I can see what you're doing through the stone, and obviously you can hear me through it. So if you see A, you better press that button. I put the stone in your quest status screen. Use the arrow in the item screen to take a look. It's pretty basic. But hey, listen carefully. I need this back after you save your sister, so don't go losing it, okay? You understand? Alright then, down to brass tacks. The courtyard is awash with searchlights, so they'll see you right away if you just go charging in. Better think it through. Yeah, so I think it's still just setting up context and some game mechanic tutorials. I didn't realize that I could do this for a while. And that said, I think I only really need to take out one searchlight. I think it's that one. Well, I don't think I got caught the last one at all, but I definitely got caught this time. Cool. Cool. How do I... way out? Ooh, rupee. That's something I can crawl through. Yeah, I didn't know I could pick up those barrels and hide under them. Apparently the lights can see me still pretty easily through that. Oh. So I think I only have to do the one that's kind of in this southeast corner. As you'll see, that's the one. I don't have my sword, that's right. That's the one that's kind of pointing at the only spot where I can't avoid the light. Map yet? What do we have here? I got the dungeon map. Now I have the map. So if I remember, okay, I'm just eyeballing the map here to confirm some things. I think that what I'm looking for is right over here. That's the... Take a look at the map here really quick. Alright. I need the one that's right above me. I have to get to. Up there. got a compass. Ah, dough. Oh, these little guys drive me bananas. I have no way to protect against them. Oh, goodness sakes. Okay, getting out of here before they start killing me. Alright, that was less than ideal here. Yeah, we'll climb up the next time I can. This is all just because I'm trying to do this in a rush. I think these guys are set off by their light ring and line of sight. So if I move while that light's on me, they'll see it. And if I move while they're looking towards me, even if I'm outside of the light, they'll see it. I'll wait him out. This actually doesn't get me where I want to go, I don't think. Ooh, blue rupee. What the deuce? Away from me, little rat. That's a pretty jerk move. I'm actually having a harder time with this, I think, than I did last time, too. So much for kind of steaming through. A little bit cocky, I guess. Alright, I think I can get up here. There's a thing I think that zaps at me up there. Yellow rupee. Holy gravy. Having a bad go at hitting these. So like I said on the ship with the tutorial, like the hitboxes on those ones seemed huge. These ones do not. I don't think I want to go that way anyways. Listen, Link, there's a monster up running the searchlight up there. You can slay the monster, then just maybe it'll shut the searchlight down. Oh, but you're unarmed, aren't you? All you have is a shield. If I were you, I'd try to use my shield to deflect the monster's blows if you'd see if you can make it drop its weapon. If you did that, you could pick up its weapon. But that's just me. What do you do? Well, as I discovered the last time I was here, there's like a vase with sticks in it that I can use to hit. He hears me now. Lights up. Take a heart. Is this the one I needed to shut down too? Is. So I think this is the only one I actually need to shut down. I'm sure the rest are good to shut down, but now the key is just not missing those jumps. Oh, that one was close. That's the room I missed it in last time too. Just one more room, and then we're off to where I need to go get my sword back. Right through that door. I don't think there's anything big I'm missing in here. I don't remember finding anything last time I did this. Could be wrong. I feel like the next time I come back here, it'll probably be a lot harder than it is now. It's, like I said, seems like a tutorial level. And as you'll see, there's reasons for me to believe that this will be much harder the next time I come here. That rat beats this thing off me, I'll freak out. I'd never seen them do that before. That was a new one. Yep, up, up, up. Where I need to go. Yep. See you later, buddy. Get out of here. Might have been a bit early to drop that, but too late now. Alright, this is another part that took me a few minutes to figure out last time, is I can shimmy along this wall. So as we come up here, you'll be able to see down in the courtyard, the two spotlights are looking down there mostly and on the stairs. The one that we took out, right there, was looking right at this. And as you saw, we're pretty slow when we go across here, so I wouldn't have made it across without taking that light out. There's the seagulls, so we're right underneath the room where we think Errol is right now. Let's see if we can't go up and get her. My sword, so definitely nothing suspicious about this floor. My sword. Hello, green guy. Again, not much of a secret. I don't really have much of an option but to beat that guy, so I wouldn't really call that a secret, but it is what it is. Oh, look at this. A bunch of pointy-eared girls. That blonde one, other than Errol, is a hard-looking girl. And the first time I thought this was going to be a boss fight, but no. It's nothing. Bird just takes me. But right now is the time when I realize that we'll probably be coming back to this island. To this cat right there, top of the Foresaken Fortress. Recognize him from, I guess probably Ocarina of Times, the first time you saw him like that. Link. Link. Wake up, Link. Pull yourself together, Link. Well, have you come to your senses yet? You are surprisingly dull-witted. Did I startle you? I suppose that is only natural. As wide as the world is, I am the only boat upon it who can speak the words of men. I am the king of red lions. Do not fear, I am not your enemy. Link, I've been watching you since you went to the Foresaken Fortress to rescue your sister. I understand how your desire to protect your sister could give you the courage to fearlessly stand up to anything. But such a bold attempt was foolhardy. I suppose you saw him, the shadow that commands that monstrous bird? His name is Ganon. He who obtained the power of gods and attempted to cover the land in darkness, and was ultimately sealed away by the very power he hoped to command. He is the very same Ganon, the Emperor of the Dark Realm the ancient legends speak of. I do not know why the seal of the gods has failed, but now that Ganon has returned, the world is once again being threatened by his evil magic. Tell me, Link, do you still wish to save your sister from him? And will you do anything to save her? Anything. I see. In that case, I shall guide you as we go forward, advising you on what you should do and where you must go. Ganon cannot be defeated by human hands, let alone what little strength you possess. Thanks, man. The key to defeating Ganon is locked away in a great power that you can wield only after much toil and hardship. Do you understand? Yes. In that case, we depart to the great sea. But I'm getting ahead of myself. This is actually a bit embarrassing for me to admit, but although I am indeed a boat that possesses the power of speech, I possess no sail. And a boat with no sail can sail no seas. I have brought you far to the east of the dark gaze of the Foresaken Fortress. On this island is the town of merchants who deal in a wide variety of goods. If you search hard enough, surely you can find one who will sell you a sail. I'm sorry to ask this of you, but without a sail, I will be useless to you. This island of merchants is home to many valuable goods. The information they provide you may come in handy during your endeavors at sea, so listen carefully to their words and heed them well. But remember, there is no time to play. Come back here immediately, as soon as your errands are done. That's the first 2 of the 3 episodes redone. Windfall Island. Little punk kids, gossipy old ladies, and a man with a winter coat. What? Can't you see we're busy? I know we're super cute and all, but that doesn't mean you can come up and just talk to us whenever you like. Jeepers! Cool. I remember I had to go in here for something. I don't remember what it was. Oh, this is the bomb guy who won't sell me anything. This be the bomb shop. Go on and use L to look around. Yeah. My ancestors been making bombs for generations. Now it seems like I'm the only person left in the world who still works in the bomb industry. Which means I'm the best in the world. And which means I don't go selling my work without proving who I sell it to. And I don't approve of you, so beat it. Cool. I didn't call for you, boy. Go on now, beat it. So I didn't need to go in there. So I'm feeling pretty good, why? Because I recently got myself a pet pig. 3, in fact. I got a black splotch pig, too. How often do you see one of those? Not often, chum. I let him ashore to graze all over yonder, but the thing is, I can't stop worrying about the little guys. Am I supposed to maybe bring him his pigs? I never tried that last time. Again, I'm hitting A to pick him up, but it's not really working for me. There we go. Hey, so just so you know, if you ever have money issues, I give good financial advice. Come talk to me anytime, chum. I may not look rich, but I've got plenty of cash. Okay, he clearly doesn't want his pigs. This guy wants his granddaughter. Oh, if you please, young boy there, please help me. Please listen to my tale of woe. Okay. Oh, my sweet, sweet daughter, my only daughter, poor Maggie. She was captured by a bunch of villains and taken to the Foresaken Fortress. What on earth could those scoundrels want with her? Are they just roaming around looking for young maidens? Correct. Are they just evil creatures who delight in mischief? Also correct. Well, crud, having a kidnapped daughter doesn't get us you a single rupee, you know. Please, please save my poor daughter, I beg of you. Here I stand, begging. I hope you give those scoundrels in the Foresaken Fortress a good scare. They'll pay for what they've done. Oh, yes, pay. You're just going to tell me you're not going to give me a sail, if I remember correctly. You say you want a sail for a boat? Tell me you're kidding with me. Listen up, laddie. Try using your head a little more. What makes you think a bloke like me, a guy who makes his living off the sea, would just give away the very sailing gear he needs to survive? Look elsewhere, laddie. Okay. And you, I think, talk with the mailbox. 'Tis a peaceful place, this here island. The people here would never even dream of leaving their little paradise and setting sail on a voyage at sea. Know what I mean? Why, this town is full of faces that don't even show the slightest interest in the sails of a ship. Are we sailors the only ones? Has no one else set out on the great sea? Do not talk with the mailbox. If you could indulge me for a moment, please admit that I'm looking fine. While looking this fine would have won me Miss Windfall crown way back when. I'm still looking better than all the younger girls I know. Sure. You... Hello, hello, hello. You're standing in the one and only Chew Jelly Juice Shop. You must have heard our potions are the best. I'm telling you, they're too good. In fact, they're absolutely incredible. What's that? What's Chew Jelly, you ask? Looking somewhat bewildered. Oh, sir, you must be joking. You don't know what Chew Jelly is. Well, just ask yourself this, good sir. What is a robustly nourishing element? What is a mystical substance that is good for the body and mind? Ask yourself. The words Chew Jelly roar out in answer to these questions, proclaiming themselves to be true. Why, it is the key ingredient in the most effective potions around. All you have to do is bring an empty bottle to my little juice shop here, and I'll let you have a taste. Which begs the question, sir. Do you have an empty bottle? I think I inflected the wrong word there, but I do not have an empty bottle, so it doesn't matter. Not yet. There's a pot hiding back here. Blue rupee action. Is this the rich guy? Yeah. So I made the mistake last time of all these sparkly vases. I like to smash stuff in Zelda games, and he's watching me from somewhere up here. Anyways, he does not like me smashing his stuff. First person in any Zelda game I've ever seen that doesn't like people just smashing things. Alright. She is so saucy, isn't she? I can't believe she's a school teacher. Rumor has it she has mountains of tacky pendants and earrings. It's as if she loves nothing in the world more than jewelry. Huh. Now what are you doing? Were you listening to us, you scamp? You listen, young man. I haven't seen you around, so I guess you're new to Windfall, but you don't go around... But don't you know it's bad to eavesdrop on conversations meant only for adult ears? We're discussing very, very important topics that kids just wouldn't understand. You're far too young to be listening to us, young man, so shoot! Yes, earrings and gossip is definitely far too important. And young people would not understand whatsoever. My story is a strange one. I came across the cursed seas from a land far away. A land where the blizzards blow violently, heading for this town called Windfall. Dear me, my ship was torn apart by vicious winds, and this island is where I washed ashore. There was one other person with me, yes there was, but I dare say he was immediately arrested and based off his somewhat suspicious looks and thrown right into jail. Yes, just locked up somewhere on this island. Needless to say, I'm really worried about him. Would you be so kind as to help free him from captivity? Indeed, it would be appreciated. Clearly wants to block me from getting in there. Stays back there. Single rupee. This guy's like brooding, isn't he? Now, people from all over the world seem to gather here on Windfall Island, all hoping to become successful merchants. I suppose you could say this is the island where people and money come together. But you know what? Money's important, sure. But don't you think people need to open their hearts a little more than their wallets? I've been kicking around this crazy world for a long time, and I've learned to stop and sniff the flowers along the way. Hey there, boy. Did you happen to see the post box down by the docks? Well, just so you know, if you want to send someone a letter, just set it to Y, X, or R and use that button to put it in the post box. It's just that easy. Before long, the Rito postman will come and deliver it to whomever you've sent it to. He's a hard-working fellow, I tell you. Cool. I'm not even sure from a network perspective this, I know they shut down the virtual console for this, so I'm sure that the rest of everything is shut down too. Now. I would have to say that I've never seen your face before, have I? Now, intriguing, beguiling. I know you're just a small child, but I've found one can rarely trust strangers. Where is it you've come from, young sir? I'm sorry, but the years have made me wary. Once, long ago, I rented a room out to a traveler for a single night. The next dawn, my precious pictobox was stolen. They caught the scoundrel, yet my possession remains outside my grasp. Perhaps it will rot forever with him in his cell. Why are the good deeds so often repaid with cruelty? You may look like a child, but you can see why I cannot be assured of your youth. Be a good boy and be gone. Shoo! Shoo! There, 2 reasons to go find the jail. 1 for the pictobox, and 2 for the snowman chap's friend there. He's gonna talk about post office. These little cats are all over the map. Yo, bud, you looking for a pictobox or something? Yeah, thought so. There ain't nothing in this town that we killer bees don't know. Boss, I heard about this from my dad. A while back, a thief stole a pictobox, and while he was held in town jail for a long time, yeah, real long. That thief managed to get free after a while, but the box he stole never got found. Haha, maybe it's still hidden somewhere in the jail cell, don't you think? Maybe? Give me a break, how stupid would that be? Real stupid. That's how stupid. It's all the same stuff. This place. I don't think I came in this one before. Welcome to Miss Marie's School of Joy. I don't think I've seen your face around here before, my young scholar. Are you a new pupil? I am not. Apparently you like jewelry, though. So the gossipy ladies have told me. Alright. What do you have to say? Well, what do you think of my outfit? You don't see clothes like this often, do you? Aren't they so cute? A friend of mine who lives on Outset Island sent this outfit to me. She's an amazing girl. She can put jars on her head and walk around like it's nothing after all. You have to see it to believe it. I'm from Outset Island. I don't remember seeing that. Oh, you're the game guy. That's right. So he plays a game, if you haven't watched the other one, that's like Battleship, but it's squids. I think you can win rupees playing it, but I don't have time for that right now. You know, this may look like nothing, may look like a windmill, but it's actually a wind-powered Ferris wheel. It used to harness the wind's power to spin in quite a nifty manner. But we rarely get a favorable wind around here anymore, so it doesn't budge. I'm pretty sure it's not broken or anything, though, so if the wind blew in the right direction again, we just have to hit the power switch out back to get it moving. It now looks like a westerly wind is blowing. Cool. Jail is somewhere. I don't actually remember where the jail is, but found it before, I'll find it again. Back in the rich man's house, so there's all the plates down there that or the vases that I just talked about. I wonder. I wonder if a boy like you will do. It's difficult to tell. Yes, difficult. You see, my one and only daughter, Mila, was taken away from me to the frightening place called the Foresaken Fortress. I have asked many to rescue her, but it seems to be a difficult voyage to that cursed place. Oh, to see my sweet Mila again, my precious little daughter. I worry so over her welfare. I can't recall the last time I slept more than a wink. I sincerely wonder of the wisdom of asking a boy like you to do this. But would you lend a hand to help rescue my precious daughter? Sure. You are a brave boy to take on this task. I assure you, if you do rescue her, I will pay you as much money as it takes. I'd give my entire fortune for her safety. So she must be the hard-looking one. I don't remember how many girls were in the cage with Errol, but that's at least 3 of them between these 2 islands, so that's very convenient that I met most of the families of the girls that are in the cages. Alright, that's not the jail. Let's find this jail and break some people out. Not it. That's where I came from, and of course I jumped down. You don't look familiar at all, buddy. Are you some kind of tourist or something? If you are, I'll show you around. Why don't you join me for a little stroll around town? Our Windfall Island may be a little cozy, so to speak, but people from all over the world come here. The town's always lively. Ha! Why, just walking around having a look at things is quite fun. That's the mark of a great town. No. Although I do remember that happening, so I feel like I'm going somewhat in the right direction. That might be it there. Ooh, that's not it. That's just not it. And the problem is, even though that's not it, this isn't either. Oh dear, pardon me, guy. I was just so fully and wholly absorbed in my dancing I didn't even notice little old you standing there. I am Tot. I love dancing more than I love 3 meals a day. You will come to know me as the world's charismatic dancer extraordinaire. Ready, guy? 1, 2, 1, 2. Say, guy, do you know what I was just reminded of? Long ago I met this delightful little guy who performed the most dazzling magic dance. A dance that turned night into day right before my very eyes. I can remember those fabulous dance moves, but I just can't seem to get that intricate rhythm down. Do you think you know the rhythm, guy? I do not. We'll take the rupees. Is this the jail? I can't remember. Certainly looks like it. Yep. I think that's the switch to open it. Safety first. Pretty high security. The base is blocking the way out. Hello there, Tingle. Hooray! Thank you so very much! Here is Tingle's heartfelt gift of thanks. Tingle, Tingle, Kaloo! Impa! Become an item. I got Tingle Bottle. I can send it out to no one to read. Yeah, I'm sure no one's ever written anything unpleasant and sent it out into the Miiverse. Never happened. Ah, I was forgetting something important. Oh, Mr. Fairy, you want to come to my island, don't you? Don't you? You got Tingle's chart. What kind of chart could it be? I didn't go there last time. I went to Dragon Roost. If you ever need help with your charts, just leave it to Tingle. Don't ever forget it. And I'll probably do the same thing this time. I'll go to Dragon Roost first. And if you ever like to give your Tingle bottles a little extra oomph that all the Tingles crave, you should check out the back of this cell. Check it right out. Thanks, Tingle. And here is a bit of a nightmare. I don't remember exactly where I'm supposed to go. I wandered around here for a while the last time I did this. Something I noticed was right there, you can see like the floor looks a bit different. That's because there's a rat in there that will send me back to the beginning. And somewhere in here there's another floor with wood. So they like ring a bell and it sends you back to the beginning. Somewhere in here there's a treasure chest. There we go. I don't know if there's more than this in the cavern there than the tunnel, but there's at least this. I wandered around it for a bit more last time. I didn't find anything else. You got the Picto Box. The funny thing is, and I'll do it again this time, just to all that there is in here. Yep. We smash skulls, but why would I do that? Let's see if I can find... I'll show you the rats here. Stumble across one real quick. There's one there. I turn in. And out I go. So I've rescued Tingle and I rescued the Picto Box. The only other thing that I have left to do here is to... Oh, young boy. Oh, brave young boy who promised to rescue my daughter Maggie. Hurry, you must hurry. You can't dawdle. I'm so very worried about my daughter. I can't even sleep at night. Please, whatever you can do, anything, I beg of you, I plead of you, please, I'm counting on you. If you stop talking to me, I can do more. So yeah, I rescued the snowman. I can't remember his name. Oh, this is a broody guy. His friend from jail, which is Tingle. Oh, you're looking for a sail? I have no idea where you'd find one. Do I look like a sailor to you? Look, I'm feeling down right now, so shove off, will you? Go pester the guy in the massive coat or whatever. Which I will do. He will give me something in a second. But I want to go show the Picto Box to the guy that conveniently lost his Picto Box. Why, young sir, I must say you seem to be in possession of a very fine Picto Box there. Are you a lover of pictographs as well? There can be no villains among the ranks of the Picto Box lovers. Take your time and look around, I implore you. And while you're here, please do visit my upstairs pictograph gallery. You're bound to find it quite exciting, I guarantee it. I won't click through them all, because that's in the other video. But there is quite a number of pictures. Oh, aren't these some finely snapped pictographs? You must admit it. But come now, you needn't be surprised, my young sir. It is a hobby of mine to sneak up behind people when they least expect it. Quite the hobby. It's quite an amusing diversion, think nothing of it. By the way, the pictographs you see decorating these fine walls have all been taken by none other than myself. They are my pride and joy. You see, in my younger days, I was tireless, sailing far and wide across the great sea, snapping pictographs wherever I went. Have a look at them, young sir. They have some shoes. I think that's Outset Island. That's something he said, Razor to the Sea. No, that's Outset Island. A ghost ship he talks about. I don't know how to get in that room. I tried that last time. I can't figure out where that's at. Something Smiley and Foresaken Fortress. He does talk about them. I can't remember what he says. Probably is useful, but... The only thing I didn't try last time, and only because they started smack talking about the Pictobox, was these killer bees. So they say they know everything. Let's see what they do know. This is our town. This is our turf. Turf of the world famous killer bees. Don't mess with us. Yeah, buzz, buzz! What are you looking at, bud? Huh? Hey, bud, what are you, some kind of country rube? I mean, look at that outfit. What a getup. Okay. So that's where I need to get into to get into that room. What are you guys circling around me for? Are you all alone or what? You must feel pretty lonely walking around a place like this all by yourself. What are you doing anyway? Why are you wandering around here looking so sad? You think it's fun to go walking through town looking all pathetic? You think that makes you a big man? Alright, you guys are... excuse me, quite annoying. Hello, fellow. Really? You rescued him? That is news I deem rather great. You are one stand-up individual. Indeed you are. Now I apologize, but I have another favor. I'm actually considering starting up a shop here on my island, but I'm having trouble funding my venture. I have about one asset to my name. I wonder if you might buy it from me, perhaps. The people in this island have no interest in venturing out to these dangerous seas, so my chance of selling it to them is rather bleak. The bleakest I can describe. I'd really like to ask 200 rupees for it, but as a favor for rescuing my friend, perhaps we may strike a deal. How does 80 rupees sound? Again, maybe if I try to talk him down, I would get a cheaper price, but I don't know. Yes, 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 thank you very much indeed. I have received precisely 80 rupees for it. I can use these funds to finance my new business. Oh dear me, what a happy day. Very well, young master, as I promised, please take that. And a boat sail. Yes, 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 you've made a good purchase today, my young master. As you've saved my life and business as well, treasure it dearly. It is the finest sail in the world, treat it as such. There, so I think that's it. Go down, talk to the King of Red Lions, and we'll be on our way. So like I was saying, I have 2 more pre-recorded with bad audio. Oh, that look in your eye. So you found yourself a sail, have you? Very well, I shall teach you the art of sailing. Come next to my hull and press A to climb aboard. Hoist the sail you've got with A to get moving. The sail will catch the wind, which will push the boat forward. The arrow that appears behind me indicates the wind's direction. Use L to steer. If you wish to move quickly, you should keep the wind blowing directly into the sail. You can always press B to put the sail away. Try it when you want to adjust your speed. Did you understand all of that? Yes. Ah, one more thing. When you're out at sea with few landmarks to go by, you will be at the mercy of your sea chart. I have marked the place we should currently be heading for on your sea chart. If you get lost at sea, select Map displayed on the gamepad. To open your sea chart, you can also pause the game and confirm your position. Now, a westerly wind blows, hop in and let it carry us to the east. Yeah, I've done up to the end of Dragon Roost Island. I'll just go to Dragon Roost for this one, which is because it's all that I've up right now. I think that is Dragon Roost straight ahead. I'll still put up the other pre-recorded ones just to actually see me stumble my way through. And like I said, I have about an hour and a half of me just wandering the island, having no clue what I'm supposed to be doing. But because, again, like Calculon, I don't do 2 takes, everything gets put up there. It'll all get put into the playlist, but those I'll probably put at the end. I don't really get anything for those. rupee. I guess there's must be enemies at sea. It makes sense. There would be enemies at sea. Seagulls. Yeah, it definitely looks like someone not good. I had the added benefit of getting my Zelda 2 working as well, so it's been a lovely couple of days here. So we got some of that recorded as well. It look like they should do something for me. I don't know what they could do, but they definitely look like they should do something. Gather up what rupees I can on the way. Oh, maybe I won't. Alright. There, on the horizon. That is our destination link. Dragon Roost Island. Again, I said it last time, you probably couldn't hear it because of the sound issues, but I really like the music. High atop the island's peak lives the spirit of the skies, the great dragon by the name of Valoo. It reminds me of kind of like a mix of, you must go see the dragon and request from him a jewel called Din's Pearl. Ask the people of the Rito tribe who inhabit this island how to see the dragon. Oh, I almost forgot. Wait a moment. This is the Wind Waker. It is a baton of sorts that was used long ago when people played music and prayer to the gods. In those days, simply using it allowed one to borrow the power of the gods, but I do not know if it still works. Even so, I thought it might be of some use to you. Perhaps you should try using it. This took a while for me to get used to as well. First, conduct in 3/4 time. Do not touch L. Try to match the rhythm by tilting R. Very nice, that was splendid. Next is 4/4 time. Hold L to the left. That's it, Link. That was not bad for your first time using a Wind Waker, not bad at all. You can also conduct in 6/4 time by tilting L to the right. You would do well to remember that. You received the Wind Waker. Yeah, I thought I had to conduct that in timing with the music, but I just have to be in position before the circle gets to the middle. So that took a bit of time to get used to. But yeah, I really like the music here. It sounds a lot like Monkey Island and Zelda mixed together. It's a nice mix. But yeah, I think for a second recording of the first bit, I think that's where we'll stop for today. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. All right, goodbye.